The Syrian Defense Ministry has announced the resumption of military operations in coastal Syria after a temporary halt. The Defense Ministry asserted that the situation is fully under control and urging civilians to return home. Meanwhile, the Interior Ministry confirmed an agreement with community leaders in Wadi El Ayoun, Hama, for the surrender of wanted individuals and their weapons, allowing security forces to enter and take control. Syria's Ministry of Education has announced the suspension of classes in Tartus and Latakia on Sunday and Monday due to ongoing security instability. Additionally, Homs University postponed all remaining exams this week, rescheduling them for March the 16th. Reports indicate that clashes in Syria's coastal region have resulted in over 600 deaths following Thursday's attacks by forces linked to the former Bashar al-Assad regime against the transitional government's military. The Israeli military has announced airstrikes and ground operations targeting locations in Syria. The Israeli military said it will continue its defensive activities to protect Israel and its residents. Reports from Damascus indicate that Israeli forces are advancing towards Rasm al-Halabi village in central Konaitra in southern Syria. A Lebanese citizen has been killed and another was injured following an Israeli airstrike on a vehicle near the town of Bint Jbeil, southern Lebanon. The Lebanese Ministry of Health reported the killing of one citizen and the injury of another as a result of a drone attack by the Israeli military on a vehicle in the village of Khirbet Salem, located in the Bint Jbeil district of the Nabatea government. Israeli warplanes launched a series of airstrikes on several villages in southern Lebanon, targeting areas such as Jabal al-Rihan, Zibkhin, and Yatir. And Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has announced the U.S. of bullying tactics, and a day after President Donald Trump said he had sent a letter to the country's top authority to negotiate a nuclear deal. Khamenei has said that the aim of Washington's offer for negotiations was domination rather than problem solving. Despite expressing an openness to a deal with Tehran, Trump has reinstated the maximum pressure campaign that was applied during his first term in the White House to isolate Iran from the global economy and drive its oil exports to zero. Tehran insists its nuclear work is solely for peaceful purposes. And the White House has stated that Iran can be addressed either militarily or through a negotiated agreement. This statement follows remarks from Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, asserting that Iran will not be forced into negotiations. The White House added Washington hopes Iran will prioritize its people and national interests over terrorism. Meanwhile, Trump reiterated his desire for a nuclear agreement with Iran, revealing that he sent a letter to Iranian leadership expressing hope for negotiations. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has walked out of a detention center after prosecutors decided not to appeal a court decision to cancel the impeached leader's arrest warrant on insurrection charges. Yoon, 64, remains suspended from his duties, and his criminal and impeachment trials continue over his short-lived imposition of the martial law on December the 3rd. The Seoul Central District Court cancelled Yoon's arrest warrant, citing the timing of his indictment and questions about the legality of the investigation process. In his impeachment trial, the Constitutional Court is expected to decide in the coming days whether to reinstate or remove Yoon.